I've gotten a lot of requests on how to connect an external drive to your PlayStation, primarily for connecting games and running games from your PlayStation 4 to your upcoming PlayStation 5. So, what I have here, nothing fancy. This is a Western Digital Easy Store. It is a 2 terabyte solid state drive that connects via USB connection. Okay. This particular drive, actually, believe it or not, this very drive here used to be connected to my Xbox. So it's full of Xbox games that I don't care about anymore. And I'm going to plug it into my PlayStation 4 Pro, and we're going to copy over Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And then we're going to transfer it over to my other PlayStation to show you that it works. The idea here is when you're ready for a PlayStation 5, you're going to take your existing games that are installed on your hard drive and you're just going to carry them over. So first thing I'm going to do is you're going to see my big fat ass and my bald spot. I'm going to get down here real low and we're going to go ahead and plug it in and we're going to see what happens. Super, super easy to do. There are 2 USB plugs in the front of your PlayStation. I've gone ahead and plugged it in and you will see that absolutely nothing has happened. Which, just kidding. I knew it would. It takes a second. Discover. You can install applications on your USB storage device. This USB storage device system is unsupported. This is actually a good thing. Not that it's unsupported. It means that the console was actually found, the hard drive. So we're going to go up over here, and we are going to go to Settings. And inside Settings, we are going to scroll down to Storage. And you're going to see here that it says to use the USB extended device, go to Settings, Devices, and USB Storage. So I just wanted to show you this menu to show you that, in fact, it is seeing it. You may get this message if you did not buy an official PlayStation branded hard drive that was already configured. This one obviously was not, as I mentioned. This hard drive actually had a bunch of Xbox stuff on it. So what we need to do is go to Settings, Devices, and USB Storage. So we're going to go up to Devices. We're going to go down to USB Storage. And there you can see, oh, it's a 4 terabyte. How about that? It's a 4 terabyte drive. So we're going to go ahead and click on it. And it's going to say, hey, look, we're going to format this. I want to go ahead. I don't care. There's other content on there. I don't want it anymore. And it's going to say that you can install applications in extended storage. However, saved data will only be saved in system storage. So saved data will have to be transferred via the PlayStation Plus cloud. That's fine. Note that it says this device will be formatted as extended storage. When you format this device, all data on it will be deleted. I'm going to go ahead and hit Format. And it says, one last time, this is going to be formatted. Are you sure you want to continue? And good famous words, Triple H, are you ready? And I'm going to hit yes, I am. And it's going to go ahead and format it. Now, this is going to take some time depending on how big your external hard drive is. Obviously, not very long, but it will take some time. And now you see that I have the complete message. This device has been formatted as extended storage. Applications will now be installed in extended storage, and you could change the install application by going to Settings and Storage. To stop using it, go to Stop Using It and hit OK. So now you can see that I have a, wow, it was 4 terabytes, but I only have 3.68 terabytes as used data. Boy, does that suck. Wow, that is really, really, really low. But now you can see, if I go to my storage, you will now see I have both my extended storage and my system storage. Now I have put an external drive on my PlayStation. I'm sorry, I put a bigger internal drive on my PlayStation. So I'm running a 2 terabyte on my PS4 Pro, and now I have another 3.68, supposed to be 4, on the other drive there. And that is going to be where stuff is default storage. But I'm not so concerned about that right now because what I want to do is I want to move a game over. So I'm going to go down to Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I'm going to hit the Options button, and you can see here I have an option, move to extended storage, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. I'm going to check this box to say yes, this is in fact what I want to do. It says, hey, look, you have this storage space. Do you want to move it? Yes, I do, and it's going to move. Now, for the magic of you guys not waiting, we're going to go ahead and take a brief jump cut here. But as soon as this is done, I will be back, and I will show you guys the next steps. Okay, through the magic of editing, we are back. And this was a 75 or so gigabyte game. It took me about 17 or so minutes to complete. I didn't really trust the PlayStation timer because it kind of sped up and slowed down a few times, but we're in the home stretch of it now. And as soon as the game is finished in about 7 or so seconds, we'll go ahead and show you the final step. Now, pretend that this is your, well, you're not pretending, this is your PlayStation 4. And what you do, and now you basically move the game from your internal hard drive to an external hard drive. And now, it's slowly wrapping up. There we go, it's done. It's gone, and you could see that if I go back to my system storage, you will now see that on the extended storage, there is a application known as Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is, it's on my external drive. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this PlayStation. We're going to turn it off. I'm going to retire this controller. And I have another PlayStation set up right over here. Let me go ahead and unplug the external hard drive first and remove it. Do that. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it into this PlayStation. It is already on. I think I might have bumped my camera a little bit, but that's okay. You can still see everything. Yeah, mostly. It's fine. Do a little of this. There we go. Good enough. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn this PlayStation on. Second controller here. Now pretend that this would be your PlayStation 5. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Now remember, you have to be logged in with the same account, right? So you couldn't basically give your buddy free games. You're going to have to do from your own account to your own account, if that makes sense. Now, this PlayStation, a little bit slower because it is running the base PlayStation 4. But pretend this is your fancy new PlayStation 5 and it's super, super fast. You're going to plug in the external drive, and there you can see right there, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This was not installed, by the way. And just to go ahead and show you that, this wasn't installed on this other drive. I just did this now. If we go ahead and go down to storage, you will see that this, obviously, a different system storage. I think I have a 1 terabyte on here. I don't even remember now. It's been a while. Yeah, 1 terabyte on here. And there you can see the extended storage. And if I go to applications, you can see that Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint is in fact installed, and it is seeing it. So I would be able to just begin playing. Now, I would still have to transfer over my save files. Right now, my save files will not work because it doesn't know where the save files are. So I'm going to have to go into the PlayStation Cloud. You can also do this via a small USB thumb drive to pull down the save files you need to begin. I do not believe PlayStation 5 does this automatically. I want to point that out. It might. I don't think so. I obviously don't have a PlayStation 5 to verify this. But how it's always been before on PlayStation 4 is that when you wanted to transfer files or something, it was more of a manual process. So it wasn't necessarily something where it's like, hey, look, we already know we're connected to the cloud for you automatically. We're just going to go ahead and import your save files. I think Xbox does a much better job of that, honestly. In my experience with jumping from one Xbox console to another, it's worked. Now we'll see. I'm actually really genuinely curious at this point. We'll see if it actually works. It might actually know, because it might actually look at the Ubisoft servers and know that my save data is on there. That's possible too. But if it doesn't, keep in mind you could always go to your PlayStation. You could always go to your PlayStation account and you can go ahead. Yeah, see, this is a first time setup. It doesn't recognize me. So you're going to have to go through and actually re-download everything in terms of your save files. But in terms of the actual games, this is super, super easy. This is a great way to go ahead and preload your absolute favorite games that you have already downloaded digitally. This is all your PlayStation Plus games that you have full access to, like XCOM 2, all the Final Fantasies and everything that they've been giving away on PlayStation Plus. Start downloading them now so that when the 5 comes out, all you have to do is plug in your external drive and you're good to go. I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope it helps. I hope I did a decent enough job of explaining it. If you have any specific questions on what I said, please, please, please leave a comment below. I will do my best to answer each and every one of you. Hope you guys found this video informative. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.